actually doing something different today. We don't have a wedding going on. That will be next weekend. Tonight I'm doing something for the CTA where they have kind of a banquet, ball, dinner, award kind of dance thing. It's a really nice evening out, and honestly, nobody deserves a night out more than our teachers. That said, a little background about tonight's event. I did their banquet last year, and they had a great turnout, and they actually had a really big ballroom. People had such a good time that they actually have double the attendance. Now, the problem is they booked the venue before they got an official head count, because they kind of just estimate based off of previous year's numbers, and they were not expecting almost 230 people to be coming to this tonight. So that being said, I have a pretty awkward layout where they originally were going to put me. That was not going to work for me. I showed up a little bit early just because I've never been here before, and I wasn't sure if my plan B was going to work, so I just wanted to give myself a little bit more of a buffer just in case I had to really get super creative. So with it said, it's time to start loading in. Thank God, no rain. I am so tired of loading in and out of the rain, so that's a win for today. We're at a beautiful golf course. It's absolutely gorgeous. Also, check out the ramp right here. Kudos to the venue for that, so I don't have to worry about stairs or nothing. So should be a pretty good day, pretty straightforward. So looking forward to tonight's celebration. So here was the original plan where they wanted me to set up. They would risk hitting my booth and my speakers, and that just was a no-go. I'm gonna put my booth in this corner right here. Then I'm gonna run an XLR down the length of the wall and actually put one of my Evol 50s there to face out towards the dance floor, and just put the other one kind of by my booth facing this way. But yeah, due to the max capacity, really no room. So Evol 50s it is for 230 people. Setting up the lighting, and today is my first day using the ApeLabs Mini 2.0. I heard through the grapevine that the Mini was as bright as the Maxi 1.0. So just to give you a point of reference, I actually didn't bring any of my Maxi 2.0s with me. I only brought Maxi 1.0s and my Mini 2.0s. So I could do a compare and contrast. So here I have a Maxi, and here I have a Mini 2.0. And here's the comparison. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Again, I'll kind of make my determination when it gets darker to see how they compare. And I purposely did that so I would be able to later kind of check it out. This is a Mini, and I believe this is a Maxi. So from my DJ booth, I'll be able to kind of look around the room and just do a compare and contrast. But the 2.0 is a significant upgrade from the Mini 1.0. So yeah, again, originally they wanted my DJ booth set up here, but that wasn't happening. We are so cramped. They ended up having to put the award booth literally right in front of my stuff. It's okay, you know, we got to be flexible, we got to make it work. They'll obviously roll the podium out probably to like here, and we're just trying to make the most of the space in here today. I asked the venue, they said that they haven't had this many people for a private event, you know, with dancing and stuff ever. So that's why this has kind of been a really big challenge for all of us. Wow, there's a lot of people here today, boys. You know what's funny? I can't even get to my speaker. That's how full it is. You're so welcome. Beautiful day outside. It's amazing. So we kind of have an indoor-outdoor hybrid cocktail hour. We're trying to do a volume check. I'm going to give it a little boost since there's a lot of people in here. Didn't have room for a stand here today, so we're just putting it on a table. Totally fine. Battery-powered wireless excellence. Absolutely love this speaker. It's a lifesaver. So the other thing that's really clutch about having my satellite speaker in where the cocktail hour bar is the venue just came and said, hey, it would be awesome if you could make an announcement to get everybody to come into the main ballroom here. And I said, yeah, sure, no problem. So we have to corral 230 people. So it might take a couple of announcements. Check this out. Once again, we're going to be moving forward with this evening's festivities, so we're going to ask that we kind of wrap up cocktail hour and we invite everybody into the main ballroom. Thank you.
The other side of it too, with what we give now, the only other school that matches us is Mount Vernon. All right, Mount Vernon, which is probably...
All right, CTA, how y'all feeling out there? Wow. Guys, I needed this. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been in a funk lately. I've had a lot just at work and family stuff, and then I started the DJ help desk and the whole moderator thing. And I'm not gonna lie, the event I did last month for a pretty long-term client, it wasn't a vibe, and it broke me a little bit. You know I'm one of the first to preach, not every event is going to be a rager, and that is the God's honest truth. We can do our best. We can show up as prepared as we want to be. And frankly, if the people want to chat, they want to go outside, they don't want to dance, they want to make it a completely social event and not be on the dance floor, sometimes that's on them. But again, as a DJ, it's hard to not take that personally. So any which way, this is the rejuvenation I need, and we gotta take the wins. You know what I mean? I cleaned out my business cards out of my booth and gave it to the venue, so hopefully they'll be in touch. And that's just how you grow business, right? It's all about those organic connections. They're already gonna have me back next year. Oh, this is also what I wanted to talk about. Look, I still had my car in drive from moving it out of the loading dock. So the party was so good. I'm literally playing the second to last song. It was Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer, and it's at the part where like everyone's screaming it. I'm getting ready to drop the last song of the night, and the people that hired me ran up to me and they're like, what would it cost for one more hour? And I panicked because I only had maybe 17 seconds left before this one song was ending, and then I was gonna play my last song of the night where I get everyone to cheer for themselves again, thank them for coming out, do my little closing spiel, and then end the night. A lot of these places have a hard stop. So I said, listen, I can't just extend, I need permission from the venue, because there's overtime fees associated with that. And they go, no, we got it cleared. But I want to hear that with my own ears, just to make sure. And I didn't have the time to do that. So I ended up playing the last song, doing my announcement, and apologized to the client. I said, listen, next year we can book the extra hour, just let me know a little bit more in advance. But I also wanted to bring up a point. I've definitely had weddings where they book it till 11, the extra hour, and there's literally like 6 people left, and it's almost like you're forcing it, right? This was the perfect amount of party to me. And I'd say maybe 20% of the people had gone home, because don't forget, they were teachers and they had already had to work today, so some were probably pretty tired. But the partiers definitely stayed till the end. And you want to end on that type of crescendo, when everyone's on the floor and it's a total vibe and the energy's peaked because you've been building it all night, and then you can just end it on that level where everyone is just raging at the end, versus you keep playing and 10 more leave, and then 12 more leave, and then another 5 leave, and then at the end of the night you're just left with 4 people dancing on the floor. So I kind of am now starting to coach my clients and couples to let me decide organically when this should end within the contract time. Don't automatically just book overtime if you don't have the right crowd for it. Tonight, it would have been a success, but they just asked me to last minute, and I couldn't take the chance of upsetting the venue. So anyway, I feel like I just rambled on for a really long time, but I'm in a really good mood. Tonight was really, really awesome, and I needed that. I got to do some wedding prep for next Saturday, and of course, got to start, checking in on the DJ help desk. So shout out to the 4.5 thousand people that have joined the group. You guys have made it a really rewarding and great space to be. So I will see you at or in the DJ help desk. Have a good night, everybody.